Ito yung latest na balita ngayon mga kababayan na malamang lalong magpataranta, magpapanik sa mga Duterte. Ano anya yan, Mr. Maravillas?
Ayan po, sabi dito sa report ng Philippine Daily Inquirer. Ngayon lang kaninang umaga, General send feelers to testify on drug war, EG case.
Pero yung mga report na yung mga generals daw, pre-sure para mag-testify laban sa mga Duterte. Sabi po ni Congressman Ace Barbels, marites man lang anya yung yung akusasyon po ni Senator Bato.
Yan po. Sabi dyan, Surigao del Norte 2nd District Representative Robert Barbers has brushed off as mere marites or gossip the claim of Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa that certain ranking congressmen tried to pressure police personalities into testifying before the ICC. Marites.
Pero sabi ni Ace Barbers, may mga feelers niya na gusto nang mag-testify. Tapos, mga kababayan, masusukol na. Parang si dating spokesman Harry Roque sa issue ng Pogo. Lumiliit na po ang mundo ni Harry Roque. Iniimbestiga na siya po sa kanyang link, sa kanyang ties with illegal Pogo operations. Kaya paliit ng paliit ang mundo. Ganon din po sa dating Pangulong Digong.
Ayan ibigay ko sa inyo yung kwento muna.
Ayan po. Yan ang ating magiting na congressman from Surigao del Norte, Ace Barbers. So nakatanggap daw sila ng feelers. The House Super Committee formed to investigate issues linked to former President Rodrigo Duterte has received feelers from retired and active generals willing to testify about the extrajudicial killings and other drug-related crimes. Sabi po niya. So ngayon, i-evaluate daw nila. They would first weigh the gravity and credibility ng mga testimonies before the committee allows them to sit in the so-called quad committees, kung saan yung first hearing po ay naka-schedule August 15. Sigurado pong full pack po ang hearing ng blockbuster po. Panonoorin ito ng napakaraming mga mamamayang Pilipino para malaman kung ano talaga yung nangyari during the previous administration war on drugs. At sabi pa ng ating mga congressmen, lahat ng mga testimonies dito, kasi public record siya, available siya, libre yung international, yung ICC na gamitin yung mga testimonies po. Because that is a public records. So sabi dito, besides Barbers, the Quad Committee is composed of Manila Representative Bienvenido Abante, Chair of House Committee on Human Rights, Laguna Representative Dan Fernandez, Chair of the Committee on Public Order and Safety, and Abang Lingkod Representative Joseph Paduano, Chair of the Public Accounts Committee. So pinag-isa na lang po yung apat na mga committees, kaya ang tawag po Quad Committee. Barbers however refused to identify kung sino-sino itong mga police generals, active and retired, na ang sabi, ready sila na mag-appear sa Congress. There was no mention of Major General Romeo Caramat Jr. who reportedly offered to reveal what he knows about the drug war if the Marcos administration would appoint him to the top post of the Philippine National Police. Caramat, former head of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, was named Chief of the Area Police Command, Northern Luzon in May this year. Wala niyang ganun. Yun ang pinasabog po ni Senator Bato de la Rosa. Maritisan niya yun. Madaling sabi, mahilig sa pagmarites po si Bato. Yan po yung marites na na senador. Sabi ni Barbers, yung mga potential informants niya cannot demand concessions in exchange for speaking up. Let's just do it for our country. Our goal is to bring out the truth that needs to be learned by the Filipino public. He also assured possible witnesses could testify in open hearing or in closed-door sessions if the information would involve national security or endanger their safety. Yung SOPER Committee po, yung Quad Committee, formed via Resolution number 1880, combines 4 separate inquiries into Chinese syndicates, Philippine offshore gaming operations or operators or POGOs, illegal drugs, saka yung brutal war on drugs. Their hearing comes after National Intelligence and Coordinating Agency or NICA Director General Ricardo De Leon at saka si Ako Bicol Party List Representative Saldico, who chairs the Committee on Appropriations, denied allegations by Senator Bato de la Rosa that they had pressured retired inactive police officials para mag-testify lang daw against de la Rosa and Duterte sa International Criminal Court. De la Rosa, who was Duterte's first national police chief, told a group of Senate reporters noong Wednesday po that he had very, very reliable information that De Leon, Speaker Martin Romualdez, and former Senator Antonio Trillanes met with police officials to convince them to execute an affidavit implicating Duterte and me sa bloody war ni Digong. De Leon and after denying such allegations, said it was Karamat who offered to confess at tell all about the drug war. Marites man lang niya yung sinasabi ni De la Rosa. Ini man talaga po. Pag si De la Rosa po yung si Bato, pag mga statement po ni Bato, kaduda-duda, proven po. Nakita ninyo yon na nangyari sa pagkudita sa Senado ni Chis Escudero. Niyakap-yakap pa ni Bato. Yung asawa ni Migs, may paiyak-iyak pa siya. Yun pala, isa siya sa bumoto para ikudita si Chis Escudero. Ganun po si Senator Bato. Mas naniniwala yon sa mga marites tulad ni Jonathan Morales. Kaya nga yung challenge natin mga kababayan kay Bato, o bakit hindi pa niya ipatawag yung bagong testigo ni Marlica? Di ba? Ipatawag mo na Bato para mag-isa ng mga senador. Hindi po pinatatawag. O ngayon, yung inaakusan na naman po ng korupsyon ni Cathy Binag, yung Kongreso. Kaya baka po sa mga susunod na linggo, pag napuno po yung Congress, iniintay-intay lang. Pag medyo niya sumobra, ipapasa mo natin itong si Cathy Binag. Kasi sinisiraan po yung Congress na. Sige pa-interview po kay Marlica. Yan sabi po ni Barbers, it seems niya to be just marites. As both Ako Bicol Party List Elizalde and National Intelligence Coordinating Agency Director General Ricardo De Leon have separately denied these accusations. First of all, regarding General Karamat, it seems to be just a marites. Na pre-measure lang daw. Wala niyang nangyaring ganyan. The only occasion niya where he met the good general was maybe, I think, twice, and such a topic was not discussed. Sabi po ni General De Leon, ay categorically deny allegations by Senator Bato de la Rosa that I, together with Speaker Martin Romualdez and other personalities, pressured certain officials to testify against him and former President Digong. Sabi po ni De Leon. He accompanied Karamat to meet Romualdez because he wanted to express his interest to be appointed to the next PNP chief. During our conversation he, referring to Karamat, offered to disclose everything he knew about extrajudicial killings in the drug war, including the list of names targeted for killing, weekly quotas in the payment process involved in exchange for his appointment. Pero sabi ni General De Leon, Romualdez told them that the appointment of the PNP chief was solely the prerogative ni President Marcos and has and he has no influence over such decisions. The Speaker also rejected Karamat's offer to disclose information in exchange for his appointment, sabi po ni De Leon. De Leon also denied the allegation of De La Rosa that he had discussed with Abayalde and Mata para mag-testify sa ICC. Ako Bicol Party List Representative Saldico admitted meeting Karamat twice, but it was the police official who had offered to tell all about the brutal drug war, not him or the Speaker. There was never any mention of testifying against anyone before the ICC. He said, adding that Karamat's offer to testify against Duterte and De La Rosa was flatly rejected by Romualdez. Una na nag-claim si De La Rosa that supposed efforts to persuade the retired and active PNP officers to testify against him in Duterte, it's like being stabbed in the back. Tinatraidoran niya ako. Wala man palang ganun po. Marites lang. Pero yung hindi marites mga kababayan, ito, totoo po ito. General send feelers to testify on drug war at EG case, sabi po ni Barbers. Pero, sasailalim nila sa vetting process. Titingnan nilang maigi muna kung credible ba yung sasabihin ng mga retired and active generals. Sa mga naghanap ng malinis and spacious fitness gym, bumisita lang po kayo sa aming Colossal Fitness Gym. We also offer Grab Car Rental with our brand new 2023 model ng Toyota Innova. We also accept booking for those who are planning to travel via PAL, Cebu Pacific, and other airline companies, and bills payment for Meralco Bills, PLDT, Aleco Bills, etc. Ang Colossal Fitness Gym is located at 3rd floor, Security Bank Building, Blanco Business Park, Legazpi City, Albay. For inquiries, look for Chilon Maravillas. Contact number 0966-802-0949. Yan po yung aming Innova. Lagi na pong matao sa amin. Yan yung mga bago naming clients. Pati mga foreigners po, mga British tourists po sila. Ito naman po, mga taga Denmark. Ito, international. Na-set up na rin po yung aming mga brand new gym equipment. May treadmill na rin po kami. Ito naman po yung bagong product naming binibenta online. iGlow Serum, made in South Korea po. Whitening po siya. Tingnan niyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect entrepreneur. Sa mga inquiries ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa kanyang messenger sa Facebook, Chris Maravillas. Ito naman po, Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream. Pinapahid po sa mga pulses and affected area. Mahinang po ito sa mga pains at pananigas na mga kasuk-kasuan. Ito naman po, Automax Radiant Serum. Sa mukha naman yung application. Anti-aging po siya. You will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo itong itry. Ningxia Red Mixed Fruit Drink. Hindi man po siya gamot, food supplement siya. Kaya lang, gawa siya mga kababayan sa goji berry. Yung goji berry may anti-cancer properties. O ngayon, yung mga inquiries ninyo, dumiretso lang kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ayos pa? Ayan man lang po mga kababayan. Bye-bye. God bless.